All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy Win Condition coming at you with a Charizard Dragapult list. This list is inspired by. It was originally a list from the North American International Championship. I think it was top 32. Tested it, played around with it, switched up some ratios, added some cards, took out some cards, kind of made it my own a bit. So it's a little modified. So we'll be testing it out today, see how it performs. Charizard is my favorite Pokemon, and Dragapult's pretty cool. The mascot of the channel is Leon, so I mean, you could see the synergy there, right? So anyway, we'll get into the deck list right here. I'll show you guys how it is, and we'll see how it performs. So I've got 3 Charmander here. We've got 1 Charmeleon. Flare Veil rarely comes up, but you know, it's a good effect to have. The main thing here is going to be the Dracloak here. We've got 3 of him and 3 Dreepy. So with the Dracloak, though, we really want to be spamming the Recon Directive because that ability is so crucial. We draw a bunch of cards. Honestly, Dracloak is half the time better than Dragapult. So it really helps us find pieces we're missing. It lets us get access to stuff, and then we'll use our supporters or items to grab other stuff. It really helps piece together the deck. It's super good draw engine. So we got 3 of him. We got 3 Dreepy. The 1 Golden Boy. 1 Hawlucha. This is to kind of make Dragapult a little stronger to knock out 70s with his flying entry when you put him down. You get to put up 2 damage counters. So this is to help Phantom Dive kind of take bigger knockouts or more consistent. Badoo, because we are degenerates, and in case we brick and have no going second or first turn, we can always make sure our opponent won't play either. The 1 Shaman, because we hate bench sniping. I've got 2 Polt, because he's not necessarily the main attacker, but we've got 2 Polt, 2 Zard. What you really kind of want to do with this deck is set up a single Charizard, really. Charizard will accelerate your energy with his Infernal Rain, which is cracked. You put 2 here and 1 on Dragapult. You really want to kind of start doing damage with Phantom Dive, kind of setting up a bunch of damage counters, putting damage where you can, and then you want to kind of close out the game. By the time the game's at the midpoint to the end point, Burning Darkness will be very strong, and there's already damage counters set, but it really doesn't matter because at that point, let's say they knock out your Dragapult, your Charizard EX is now knocking out damn near everything between the Phantom Dive damage counters and the Burning Darkness buff. So that's it for the Mons. For the trainers here, we've got 2 Counter Catcher, super good card. We aim to be behind in prizes half the time because we're a stage 2 deck we like to set up. Terra Orb, because we can grab either big boys. This is one I'm testing on Fair Stamp. I know some lists run it, some don't. I was running Maximum Belt or Hero's Cape previous, but I was also running a really previous build. So we're gonna find out how this works together. I understand its disruption is really good, but I feel like it can work, but we'll see how it performs. Jacques, because we run a bunch of evolutions, middle stages and final stages. Night Stretcher for a little bit more consistency, or recursion, not consistency. Rescue Board in case we got to get the hell out of Dodge. Nest Ball for cards like Shaman or any of our other small boys. Artisan, this card's weird. I don't know if I'm gonna continue on with it. I was honestly thinking about cutting it for a jamming tower or a second jamming tower because I like what it does for me, but I don't know, it's a little too friendly. I think it's a little too friendly for the opponent. Like, yeah, it helps you set up, and then they're gonna use it before discarding it for their own whatever, but we'll see. 2 Boss's Orders. I really kind of want to take out maybe a Counter Catcher and bump this to 3. I'm not sure yet. This card's goated. Jamming Tower. We don't really have any tools besides the Rescue Board and the Team Evo. And I think that's all we do, right? Yeah. Besides those 2, so this is more of a disruption for our opponent in case they have what's it? Hero's Cape. I just said it. Or Bravery Charm, or XP Share. Just more disruption. Iono, because she's good. Arven is our bread and butter of the deck. We aim to go second. Set up Buddy Poffin and TM Evo in order to get our evolutions up and running within a really quick time span. Turo in case shit gets dicey. The one TM Evo, we only really need the one. I have thought about doing two because I have prized this and it made me go oops. But so far it's okay. I mean, if you don't really, you don't necessarily need it. It's just kind of the perfect start. Super odd for more recursion. I'm testing this professor's research in here. It's just for more draw power really. 4 Buddy Buddy because it's standard. Only 2 Ultra Ball because most of the deck is pretty searchable. And we're not really dying for one specific card all the time. Between the recon directives, the artisans, the tarot orbs, and you know, we just have a bunch of ways to find things. Switch because switch. Candy's not the craziest here. It's really mainly for Charizard because you kind of want to spam Dracloaks before you go into Dragapult. Like I said, you'll be setting up a Dragapult or 2. Mainly just 1 Charizard though. Because you only really need 1 Charizard to kind of close everything out. But only 2 Candy because you're really going to go from Charmander to Charizard. You're rarely going to use it to go to from Dreepy to Dragapult. At least not right off the bat. And then 1 Earthen Vessel just to find that energy that we need. And speaking of energy, we run the 1 Luminous because it's pretty much anything. It really helps us in case we can't find the Psychic or we lose it. 5 Fire and 2 Psychic. I really wanted to do this with 6, but I'm trying out the 1 Luminous, so we'll see how that goes. And with that, we are going to jump into some games. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share it with your parents, share it with your family, your cousins, your enemies. Put it on in the background when you're going to bed. Maybe you learn something, maybe you don't. We'll see. Yeah, me neither, Nadim. We're going to go Tails here because Charizard is the best Tails. Never fails. We are going to have our opponent go first because we want to try and set up the TM Evo play. Also, we get to use a supporter. This is not necessarily ideal, but we do have the Iono. We'll have to see what we top deck. And we can always stun our opponent here. Drawing the Psychic is fine. Yeah, we'll just ooh, it's not too good of a hand. Sometimes I did a warm-up game with this and it bricked. So we will see how today goes. Alright, whatever it is. Monkey Dory and Snorunt. Is this Grimmsnarl? Okay, attach pass. Nothing crazy here. Goated. Absolutely goated. So then, you know what we'll do? I kind of want to put the energy on the Badoo just in case we draw into... Okay, well, you know what? Let's see. First, let's get the homies. But let's see. Did we prize our TM Evo? We did not. We've got Charmeleon, Dracloak. We've got everything in. Okay, our prizes are pretty good. I kind of want to put the energy on Badoo just in case we don't draw anything. But I think that's a little disingenuous. He didn't really do much, but I want to see what else we can do here to work with. That's okay. We'll probably save this, throw it on the Dreepy, and then we'll go... Yeah, so then... Let's just go Itchy Pollen. No, let's attach. Go Itchy Pollen here. Okay, so next turn we can go Arven for Vessel and Team Evo. Yeah, this is okay. This is Grimmsnarl. The only thing that blows, that's fine. That's not really gonna stick. Yeah, the only thing that, honestly, him healing Badoo's, I'm perfectly fine with. That is good card. So let's go, Buddy Buddy. Grab 2 more homies. Let's use Arven. grab... We definitely want to grab Vessel because we need some energy. And TM Evo. So let's go Vessel here. I don't think we need... We can get rid of the counter catcher. It's fine. Okay. So sadly with this, they're going to be able to use items, but that's a-okay. We can put the fire on him. And I almost hit the wrong one. So let's do him and bro, right? Or do we want to... Two Dracloaks would be kind of better, right? Because we get to draw more. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that way we're picking up 3 cards next turn before we actually start. They are going to be able to use items here. What do I knock out here? I feel like I don't care about the Frost Lasses, right? Oh, there goes... What is he going to Mind Bend? Oh. Well, I've got Rescue Board. Fez is interesting. Could also put up... No, that's silly. So, first let's see what we get off this directive here. Looking for a couple cards. That's crazy. Let's do we have... Oh, That's fine. Let's get Nest Ball, because we want Shaman down in case he starts Shadow Bulleting. Let's also go Recon here. Good cards. Let's go Charmeleon. Oh, whoops. Okay. If we had... So first let's Nest Ball, find our Shaman. Yep. Okay. I think what we do we hold off? So we definitely evolve him. We put this Psychic on the other Dracloak here. And I think we attach this and just item lock, right? Because we wanna use these 2 recons. I think that's the play here. So what would do with energy? Who would have thought? I know he Adrenabrains this off, but this kind of stuns him for a little bit, so he can't candy into Grimmsnarl. I'd be kind of just stalling him at this moment. Just until we get our Dragapults and Charizards online. Night Stretcher. It doesn't really do anything for me. So let's see what this directive gives us. Arvin can get us Teal Orb. Yeah, let's do that. And then... Oh, perfect. Oh, absolutely perfect. Yeah. Because we don't need candy right now. So first, let's go... Yeah? And then we can start knocking things out, too, which is pretty perfect. We knock out this monkey, they go Marnie's Grim. But my board is safe. So let's do... Switch? No, I don't need to. Let's grab... Let's grab Teal Orb, right? No, let's grab Stamp, but let's see who else. Okay, we've got 4. So we have all. Okay. So we'll just grab the Unfair Stamp, because I'm assuming he's going to want to Iono me now for that. So with this, let's evolve into Charizard. Activate his ability. Put 3, so we'll go 2 to bro. 1 on this one here. And at this point, we can kind of just start knocking things out. So I don't really think we need 2 recons in case he Ionos me. So I'll just throw it onto this one. Okay. And then we retreat. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I figured. I just... Dude, I'm telling you. When the deck sets up, it's pretty damn scary. Alright. On to the next one. Alright. Ooh, nice coin. That's a... Hopefully that doesn't mean it's a dog deck. Dog being a Flareon. Of course. Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted anyway. You fool. Let's see what we are playing into. No basic again. Ah, you too. We love to see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It's a dog box. Oh, okay. Come on. Thank you. No basic. So, yeah, like I said, I was doing a warm-up game, and I ended up not with the basic. Well, there goes any donk dreams. Not like we could have done that anyway. Excuse me. But... yeah, sometimes when this deck bricks, Lord, it's like I can't open up anything. Fan call, they got the turn 1 Rotom. They are setting up. I might get Angelited to high hell here. I think... Man, if possible... Because they probably... Yeah, they probably go into Flareon here to charge up their other Eevee. They got one hell of a start, let me tell you. But we do have the turn 1 Arven. Okay, yep. They're definitely going to want a Carnelian charge here. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that works. Or not Carnelian, Burning Charge. Alright, that doesn't do anything for us. So, first off, let's go Arven. Let's grab... Okay, let me see. Charmeleon is prized. Because God forbid. So then, Dreepy survives. So let's just go buddy buddy here. Is there a point to grab a Charmander right now? Yeah, I guess, because then we can always search for candy, right? Yeah, okay, so... And then... I really want the Badoo out, kind of stun them, but I don't think that's the play. We also could go with... Yeah, that's definitely not the play. I think this is fine, just what we do here. Just go TM Evo, right? Or do we get another Dreepy down? No, because we have to discard all this. That's okay. Because then we get the one Dracloak online here. Because next turn... Huh? Oh, right. But yeah, he's prized. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like... Sometimes I forget the game will let you do it, even though it's not there. There's no valid target. Okay, so... Next turn... We get 2 recon directives, assuming this Dreepy's... Nope, we get none. But this is fine, because... My hand was not that great. Hello. Live, thank you. Weird bug there. First time I've seen that bug, actually. And it's still doing it. Still doing it. Is it lagging? Come on, game, don't crash. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this. Bro, we're winners. There we go. What did I say? This is a way worse hand. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, Dracula. Yeah, this is a pretty bad hand, but then what we can... How is my timer going? It must be... Okay, it must be lagging. So, with this... Honestly, I kind of want Iono. Yeah, I think that's what we need here. So, let's bench this. We can go buddy, right? Yeah, let's go buddy. Just the do. Yes, that's fine. And then we definitely attach to the Dracloak here. Luminous is fine. Although we honestly probably should have attached the Luminous instead. That might have been a misplay on my part, but that's okay. Iono. Hopefully draw into another Dracloak. Or Candy Zard, that'd be cool. So is Iono bugged or something? Because this is the second time that we're having an issue here. And it's with this specific card. Huh? Ah, there we go. Fez. Artisan. Yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing. Was kind of hoping for rescue board. So let's go retreat into Badoo here. Oh man, live is bugging. Wow, I am super sorry, guys. This is... I've never seen it do this before. I think we... Yeah, I think we just Itchy Pollen and pray here. This way we stun them a bit. They definitely use Burning Charge and knock out Badoo, which is fine. Because we get access to Fez. As well as... we free up a bench space. Oh my goodness, that was weird. I'm honestly considering conceding and just going through to another game here, but we'll see. Okay. Gravity Mountain. That's fine. Yep, that's what we predicted here. So what we need to do is probably, yep. I do not want to use that card. So we could use Unfair Stamp here too. I like that better than... I like that a lot better, to be honest with you. So, okay, so let's see what we get off Recon. Ooh, Arvin. Get Candy. And then we can draw into Zard. Maybe. Possibly. Definitely put one energy on that to get rid of the Gravity Mountain, just in case. Let's go Nest Ball. Although I don't think we need Shaman in this matchup. And then let's do Fez. Nice. Draw into Bro. See what this Recon gives us. Another Candy. We can also counter Catcher. We don't need Candy, so let's go counter Catcher here. You are weak to Steel, weak to Water. Can't knock this thing out though, right? Yeah, there's no shui. And he does both my Draklokes here. But what we do... Do we go Ultra Ball? I think so, right? Yeah, because we don't need... We don't need this Iono anymore. Don't need... We might need Artisan. Yeah, let's give it this energy. It's fine. Now, do we want Yeah, we want Charizard, so we can start attacking. So we go Rare Candy here into Charizard. Infernal Rain. Yep. That's insane to me. That's quite insane. So that means most of my energy is prized here. Okay. That's cool. So we kind of need Super Rod. So if that's the case, get rid of that. Let's go. Definitely need Super Rod. No, we don't need that. Just we get to attach the rescue board though. We don't need rescue board though. That's fine. We'll just leave it there. I don't need the Badoo back. Counter catcher, what? The... Because he's only doing 2 something here. He's not doing enough is the problem. I say let's just bring it out. The Sylveon. Kind of trap it. Then let's go Unfair Stamp. Nice. Oh, another concession. He might have had it. He honestly might have had it. But we don't get called the win condition for nothing, baby. We don't get it for nothing. Match and drip. Match and drip. You already know. You already know. On to the next one, guys. Yes, it has. Zach Doken. That's absolutely a male using a female avatar. Or I could be completely wrong. Yo, Zach Doken, if you're watching, comment, bro. Let me know. Let me know you're here. Let me know what happened in our match. And also, let me go second. What a gentleman. He let me go second. Guys, he let me go second. Alright. So the first 2 games were concessions. And the second one was a really buggy one. Oh, cool. Get a little peek. This tells me nothing. This actually might be... Oh my god, it's the mirror match. 3 mulligans. Bro, I would have quit. I would have quit this game. I would have downloaded Hearthstone. Started playing something else, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, we end with the mirror, baby. I love it. All right, let's go. Really, what this is telling us is that the greatest enemy is ourselves, guys. So, we have a lot of energy. First, we honestly have the combo here. So let's go Buddy Poffin, TM Evo, but let's see. Charmeleon, Drakloak. We drew the 1 Charizard. They're all there. So that means our other Charizard is prized. But that's fine. So are our Charmanders. Alright. Well, we're going to TM Evo anyway, so... Definitely one here. But this way we get 2 Dracloaks, so we can draw into Candy or, you know, something also of greater play. So one of these, that way we have 2 extra draws. We also have the Researcher too, or the Professor's Research, but I actually don't really want to do that considering I've got a lot of stuff in hand and my Super Rod and One and Only is also in my hand, so I don't really want to discard that yet. So if anything, I'd actually like a different supporter here. Another Arvin wouldn't be too bad. Speak of the devil. So let's see how this goes. Bro's sleeves are cool. Precious Trolley A-Spec. Not a bad idea. Really not a bad idea. So this is a weird one. See, I've tried this build. The Dusclops build that this guy's doing. Oh, wow. Bro liked my play so much he copied me. But I just didn't find very success. It was like either bricky or it didn't like, it just wasn't that great. It was too many stage 2s. But he might just be playing Charizard Duskull. I didn't see any Dreepies, so, which would be kind of interesting. Okay, so with this, we have, I kind of want to knock out this Dusclops. Only kind of, because that Charmeleon I'd rather kill. So, we honestly need a rare candy here is what we need. So let's see what we find off this recon. There's rare candy. Recon directive. Oh my god. This is the... Oh no, but you know what? That was... that might have been a mistake though. That could have been a mistake here, truthfully. But we do need the candy. So we're gonna go Arvin. Candy into board. I don't think we need board right now, to be honest, because we're just going into Charizard here. Yeah, that's fine. So then let's go... Rare candy into Charizard. Let's go Infernal Rain. Should have 2 left. 3. We got 3. Even better. So let's go 1 here. 1 there. 1 there. 1 for everybody, guys. 1 for everybody. And let's throw the Luminous on this one here. Got nothing there. Halucha doesn't do anything here. See, I really wish I could Phantom Dive. Really can't, or rather I shouldn't. Do we ever Ultra Ball right now? No, I think we just kind of knock out this Charmander. Take a prize, right? Yeah, we'll just take a prize here. In a perfect world, we drew into Candy and didn't have to use Arvin. So we could have bossed up his, speak of the fucking devil. We could have bossed up the Charmeleon, so, and knocked it out before he could get into Charizard, but he also might have had the Candy. So... who knows? Like, genuinely, who's to say? Considering that he promoted the Charmeleon, he most definitely has Candy, has either Candy Charizard or just Charizard in his hand. Iron Bundle. He wants to knock out this Dracloak. Iono. Kind of okay with that, right? You get me Dragapult. This hand's kind of mid. This hand's absolutely kind of mid. Well, let's see what he does here, because he's got a couple lines of play here. He could Hyper Blower my Dracloak and knock it... Oh, nothing. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we get off these Directors here first. Both of these are coming Null and Void. So let's just go with Nest Ball. I really don't need Badoo anymore. Recon. I have both of those cards in hand, so I guess another counter catcher wouldn't hurt. Let's go Arvin. That's kind of what I wanted to knock out anyway, was the Charmeleon. So... but we can Phantom Dive here. Right? We can. Or we just take another prize? Okay, so let's go... First, let's go Nest Ball, see what we have. Got another Dreepy, we got Shaman. Let's get... What else do we have here? Maybe another Dreepy down, just in case. Yeah, let's get the Dreepy. This gets us Dragapult, but then I really don't want to... nothing in here. Okay. So let's go Arven. Let's go Arven for... Do you want Teal Orb? I guess that's kind of what we do, right? Really, I would like switch here. Oh, he conceded too. I was going to grab Teal Orb. Wow. I have come across a lot of silly gooses today. Not a single person wanted to finish the game, bro. They're like, ah, no, bro, cheap. That's all you. But that's why we're known as the win condition, baby. We got the victory screen. We don't ever see the lose screen. We are winners. And that was that. Kind of disappointing third game. But hey. All right, everybody. So we are back with the deck here, and kind of disappointing. All three of those games, like we didn't really see a single one kind of get to play out. And the second one had every time Iono was on the screen, that shit was doing the whip, nay, nay, Dougie, but in reverse. It was some sort of spooky Nightmare Before Christmas shenanigans. So, it went on a little iffy, but thoughts on it? I really, really like this deck. Charizard is my favorite Pokemon ever. I'll be playing this deck until the rotation happens, and then when it does, I'll only be sad a little bit because I'm sure there's a Mega Charizard coming out. You know it. I know it. We know it. But this deck's really good. Any changes to it? I can see adding another TM Evolution just in case it gets prized, because that definitely it didn't happen, but it can happen. It has happened. So that's definitely another possibility. Maybe cutting the Luminous Energy for another fire wouldn't be too bad. Just because that's the only energy we can't use off Charizard's ability, and like the Psychic, we can. It's eventually we'll find it with Vessel, or we'll draw into it. The Unfair Stamp. I mean, our opponent surrendered as soon as we played it, but they might have surrendered anyway. That was probably just the icing on the cake. I'm not sure how I still feel about it. It'll require a little bit more testing. Artisan, I think I'd cut this for a second jamming tower. Like I said, neither came up in our our games today, but still, we didn't really need it. And as far as the lines go, I'd maybe play another, maybe another Charizard. Or honestly, I wanted to add like another line of like Dracloak Dreepy, or at least in like another Dracloak, just because I think 4 is great. But at this point, you only really need 2 on the bench. You saw how well 2 just did for us. But and this deck's already kind of tight on space, and you can mold it in however way you see fit. This is just how I've been playing it, and I've seen a lot of success with it. I mean, hell, they were so scared of us they didn't even get to finish the games. They were afraid of our power. You know what I'm saying? 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 Zard, baby. Zard, baby. Zard, baby. But yeah, if you like that video, guys, subscribe, like, comment, stay tuned. Stay tuned when I'm live on YouTube, when I'm live on Twitch. We'll be doing more deck breakdowns, more testing, some pack openings. A lot of stuff is going to come to the channel here. This is just to kind of get into the kick of things. And we're not going to really stick around to too many TCGs, but if you guys have any comments, or too many TCGs, we're not going to stick around to one specific TCG. It'll be a mix of a couple. We did a live stream on Dragon Ball. We'll probably do a live stream on Pokemon. One Piece is coming up there too. So yeah, and if you guys have any deck ideas, please let me know down. Follow me on Twitter. All the links are in the bio. I'll leave them in the description. And thank you for watching. Tune in. And remember, this is our win condition.